I feel that I am attending a very appropriate session and to share my views, my experience, especially what we are doing at Aadhaar and how the Aadhaar technology, Aadhaar platform is going to contribute to financial inclusion. I am sure my fellow panelists on the stage bring with them definitely a lot of knowledge domain issues from the banking sector, and they will be definitely sharing with you the various aspects of the topic, but I will be restricting myself mostly to Aadhaar and how it enables financial inclusion. To start with, I just want to mention what exactly is Aadhaar. In fact, when 2-3 years back, when I used to take some session on Aadhaar, it was very important for me to explain what is Aadhaar. But today, I think I will restrict myself to a few seconds because most of you must be having your Aadhaar number, and you must have already understood what exactly it is. It is an unique identification number issued to every resident of this country based on the biometrics and demographics collected from the resident, and it serves as an identity proof and address proof across the country, and it is a financial address by itself in the sense that when you have Aadhaar, you even do not need a bank account details to transfer funds. That is the domain that we will be dealing later, because Aadhaar itself can act as a middleware where funds can be transferred through Aadhaar to the Aadhaar linked bank accounts. And also Aadhaar offers authentication services, which is the core area of Aadhaar, because Aadhaar has the demographics and biometrics of the individual depending on the service agency, whether it is a bank or a government or insurance agency or any other department who want to extend the service to the beneficiary and they want to authenticate the person. Aadhaar is the best suited authentication ecosystem that it has. It has a different degree of authentication that it offers. The most secure and authentic, like biometric authentication, online biometric authentication, and it gives based on the Aadhaar number and the biometrics. That is the best kind of authentication. Even for the simpler authentication where you don't require biometrics, if you want to authenticate based on the name or address or date of birth or any other demographic details of the person in a simpler way, that also is possible. With this introduction, I can just want to have a small snapshot of how the Aadhaar ecosystem can influence financial inclusion. It works as a financial inclusion tool, as the banks are definitely have a great mandate to penetrate the rural areas, unconnected, either to unvisited rural areas. We have the banks are thinking of extending the BC network across the country, but here this is how Aadhaar works. If you see the left side, you have the various databases. I mentioned the government databases like pension, NREGA, and scholarships, where they have the Aadhaar works as a deduplicator in the sense that it uniquely identifies the beneficiaries, helps them to remove the duplicates and fakes and ghost identities. It cleans up the databases, and it defines the beneficiary uniquely in the databases, one side. And from the other side, the Aadhaar payment bridge is a system wherein using the Aadhaar number, the funds can be transferred. And even before that, the Aadhaar works as a KYC, and eKYC is also available, which I will be talking about a little bit extensively in the next slide, and where you can open a bank account based on the Aadhaar. You can trust the person who visits with Aadhaar because the bank can access the demographics and photograph of the person visiting you at the bank terminal, And through the biometric authentication, the system of eKYC really is a beautiful system wherein you can open an instantaneous bank account for the customer.